Hello, welcome back to the garden. Today, this was a request someone wrote in about. She had been told years ago to buy rutilated quartz jewelry and to wear it. She's told by an astrologer or psychic. Someone told this woman this, and she said, "Why am I wearing this?" Okay, we're going to answer that question. Rutilated quartz. If you've never seen a piece of rutilated quartz, and I practiced this before we went on camera, so I think it works. See those little lines, those little shooting, they look like little globs in this one. A lot of rutilated quartz, it looks like very fine needle-like threads. The most famous rutilated quartz is got gold threads in it. I don't have a thing of this. I used to put this little guy on a turning light table, and when it's lit from underneath with that and not on these wacky cameras, you can see all of this, the other mineral other than the quartz running up through the quartz. The spiritual essence of rutilated quartz is it promotes spiritual growth, draws off negative energy, relieves fears, anxiety, and phobias. It helps. The chakra it deals with is the solar plexus. It's to create an energy cycle. Its inclusions, it's all in little inclusions in clear quartz. The most famous are gold, and there's a lot of that used to come out of Brazil. Nothing's coming out of Brazil right now because of COVID, but at the time, that's what people used to get a lot of. And it's very stunning. It's just, sometimes there's so many inclusions, it actually makes the quartz look golden. I've also seen a lot of tourmaline that ends up in quartz that way, little tourmaline black threads. But it can be any shade, it can be any kind of mineral that when the quartz is forming, it's in, and there's a word for this, it's called a hydrothermal process. The quartz is liquid, the crystals, the other mineral is liquid, very, very, very hot down there in the volcano things, and it fills it in, and it can be black, red, silver, blue, green, any color a mineral can be. It can create these threads. The threads, metaphysically, what they think happens is the threads act like little receivers, like little antennas, and they spew the negative energy away and they bring the positive energy in. Like I said, when I was looking this up, I was like, well, how does something become rutilated? How does something become that way? I can't find rutilated used in any other term other than inclusions in quartz. But when they do that hydrothermal process, sometimes you'll see stones where there's a lot of different colors all mixed up in it. And that's a form of hydrothermal processes too. But when it's the bigger and it fills in cracks or wider veins, or it makes a bigger structure, those are also considered part of this process. But when it's a little bitty, tiny, tiny, tiny little thread things, that's a rutilated quartz. And I'm gonna put it up again so you can see it. If I can get this camera to, okay, you can see them really clearly there. They're like, these are kind of greenish gray. And I can tell you where they come from. There was a rock right next to quartz. Well, when the quartz went crystallized, it sucked part of that rock into itself, and those things got frozen. And it's a very nice pieces. They're very, very pretty. It's something that's used a lot in jewelry, but also there's just people who have pieces around. I saw one rutilated quartz that was like this tall. It was a great big pointed quartz crystal with all this other stuff in it. And that's pretty much all I can tell you about rutilated quartz. I think, let me pull out my one other book and see if I have a description of another description of rutilated quartz in here. because nope, it's really, it's just a very unique looking stone, something you could have around as kind of a conversation piece. It would be a good stone to have in a bedroom because it would be shifting negative energy away. I realize it's kind of a short thing, but I can't think of another thing to say about rutilated quartz, except it's really pretty. You should go out and look for some, or look it up online, because it's some stunning images online. I just don't have the budget for stunning images in my crystal closet back here. Anyway, thank you for coming by. I look forward to seeing you in the future. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure what I'm reading about, but it'll be stones, it'll be rocks, it'll be cards, it'll be something fun. See you.